So if you come out of a painting session unhappy, then you're losing energy in that. Hey, I'm Roman, and today I want to do a quick video about motivation. I mean, I've seen this since 2 decades now, also in myself. But basically, I don't think motivation is the problem. I always go like, oh, a lot of miniature painters, including me, are struggling with motivation once in a while. I do have these talks in coachings, via mail, under YouTube videos. Motivation is I see it with my friends on Instagram here and there. This one is struggling with motivation, this one is struggling with motivation. Then motivation comes back and the muse is back and they are creative again, they enjoy what they do. But then motivation gets lost again. So it's kind of like, I mean, I've seen this since 2 decades now, also in myself. If you want to support this channel, don't forget to press thumbs up and put a like down there, and also comment if you can. That would be very, very great. The problem whilst feeling a lack of motivation in miniature painting is easily described. Often you feel that you should sit on your workbench, but you are not even interested in opening up a color pot or your wet palette. It feels like you got to force yourself to it, and then when you sit there, it does not feel like anything enjoyable. A feeling of I should sneaks in your mind. I spent money on all these figures, I should paint them. I should stick with this project for the upcoming competition. I should paint this to stay on track for the club's monthly painting goal. I should train my painting skills more, or I have to learn it all again. I should finish this miniature soon so I got content for my Instagram channel. I should find my motivation now, or I'm questioning my love for the hobby. I should. Should I? I believe there is much more than that, but you might find some of these emotions familiar. There's one separation we must do. Is miniature painting a hobby for you, or are you a professional who earns his living from it? I'm not saying that any of these two groups struggle differently with motivation, yet as a professional you just got to learn to understand it and overcome it and sit down and put your to work sometimes. It doesn't always work like that. I can tell, been there, done that. If it is a hobby for you, you can explore other hobbies and come back when the time is right. Or continue with this video to learn to understand yourself better and find your individual solution. It's like a circle. It's like, you can say it's like a circle. It always comes back to this. The more energy you spend into creative aspects in your life, you cannot always have motivation, so to speak. And I think I just mentioned the 2 most important words in that. It's motivation and energy. These 2 things play together, and we'll talk about this in a second. Hey, I hope you enjoy my videos. Thank you very much for your support in watching, pressing thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. With your support, I'm able to continue what I do. If you enjoy my videos, feel invited to support me via my Patreon, where you can find additional tutorials, workflow, creative challenges, my artist diary, and tons of inspiration. Feel invited to support me as a channel member here on YouTube for €1.99 per month, or go full in and check back with my Patreon. All links below. Thank you very much for your support. Because usually motivation is always there. Usually motivation is always high. It means you might walk through your daily life, through your job, whatever, and you might think of miniatures. You might think of colors. You might think about projects you want to tackle. You might think of ideas or what you do with your friends on a next painting session or something like that. So motivation is usually very high. But then after a hard day of work, you sit down in your basement or at your workbench and want to paint, and then you don't feel anything. Just like there's no motivation, it feels like. But basically, I don't think motivation is the problem. I think it's an energy problem, an energy issue, not a problem at all, if you understand it. I'm doing observations of myself since these 2 decades now in terms of many aspects in my life, but also on my creative energies and my creative motivation. I even wrote an interesting ebook you can find linked down below on Etsy, which tackles exactly my observations I made. It even goes in depth, like to explain to you how a project motivation can look like going through one project, what it feels like to play project ping pong, to have many projects going on and use your motivation in the right way for that. So I'm tackling all these things linked down below. Like I said, motivation is usually high. So, and if you sit down and cannot paint, or your brush doesn't dance like it used to, you don't feel something while you paint or something, or you just can't get yourself into using colors or layering or your certain technique that you like, or ideas of storytelling, or it just doesn't work out like you would like to. Hey, I'm Roman. Thank you very much for enjoying my videos. A lot of people ask me how they can support me and learn even more from me. Besides Patreon, there's always the option to check back with my Etsy tutorials and ebooks. Increase your skill level with these in-depth workbooks, tutorials on basing painting, and even step-by-step through my projects. Enjoy and keep on happy painting. Thank you very much for your support. Roman out. Bye-bye. And then there's the time pressure, because you just have to sit down. You just have this amount of time during a week that you can exactly use for your creative moments. And then there's pressure on it. Like, I want to do something with sense during that time. I don't want to waste my time, and it feels like my motivation is not there. And I mean, like I said, listen to yourself. I think motivation is always there. May it be you're reading books about fantasy or whatever you enjoy, it all connects with your creative output in the end. Watching movies. Watching movies is a thing of motivation. Finding inspiration in nature, in nature's walk, going to the forest, collecting stones, whatever. This is all motivation. Thinking, dreaming about models and projects and such is all motivation. Energy-wise, if you are sitting down and you don't have energy to paint because you're too exhausted, because work, life, children, too many things happen in life, good or bad things, too many things that demand your attention, demand your energy, are there in your life situation at the moment, then your energy level is low. And you cannot put energy, even if you have motivation, you cannot put energy into your miniature projects, because painting miniatures, creating stories, dioramas, building something, this is an energy exchange. This is something where you give to your idea, where you give to your workbench. And you cannot give if you have no energy left. Been there, done that. Been there, tried that. Always made me even more sadder, more exhausted. Like, I need to push through this now because I need to do this. It's my job. And every time I did that, I felt not better in the end. So what I've learned is, if I understand that I have low energies, not motivation, but low energies, I recharge energies. And recharging energies will be step away from everything that needs energy from you right now. Maybe you have to stick with the most important things, like your family, your job, your love, all these things, because these also give you energy back. That's very important. But step away from these where you have the feeling of losing energy. If you're sitting on your workbench or your miniature painting workbench and you realize, oh, doesn't feel right, I'm really unhappy with this. So if you come out of a painting session unhappy, then you're losing energy in that. So you're not giving energy and getting something back, because this is what you do. If you do it with fun, with joy, bringing your motivation to the table with energies, you will be rewarded in the end. It's an exchange. And that means you're getting something back, some energies back. The best thing is always starting a project and finishing a project. These two great points are there in our miniature world. In between that, this can be a very strange motivational curve, finishing something. Like, some people can go like the straight line and just finish something, and very cool. I can't. I always go like, kind of. And sometimes if it's stretched over years, a project, it just goes like, okay, until something is finished. So these things can differ from project to project, person to person, from energy to energy, and also from life situation. You might grow older, some things in life change, your parents get ill, you will be very sad, which is of course understandable and also drains energy from you. So you only understand that you can give energy if you have energy left. And if you don't have energy left, take care of yourself first. Take care of recharging your batteries of energy. You can do this with forest walks. You can do this with stepping away from everything that drains energy from you, focusing on the most important things. Be calm about your hobby or your passion. This will always return because motivation is high, but only when the energies are right. Keep that in mind. This is actually part of my philosophy about happy painting. Breaks and stopping it is very, very important. Once in a while. Regain energies. Only paint with energies. If you grind yourself through motivational problems because you think motivation is the problem, then you will just grind your lack of energy to the bone. You will just it even gets worse in my experience. Maybe your experience is different. I wish you all the best for what you experience there and also how you get out of this. It's very individual. This is just my tip, so to speak. My experience. May the force of happy painting be with you. After you watch this video, let me know in the comments if you agree on what I think about motivation and energy levels. Let me know and enjoy. Oh, hi. I'm actually reading a book about motivation, which is, you might see it here, The Art of. It's a great legacy of miniature artist books. And there's also one by me that looks like this. And it speaks a lot about my way, my path in that miniature world that I've chosen and that I'm going. And it also speaks about motivation. And I think motivation is a really important aspect. If you want one of these and also grab the full series, check down with the links below and, under this video to get your version of that book. Roaming out, keep on happy painting.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe